My name is Kieran. Welcome to the Manchester United versus Barcelona preview. And this is the biggest preview I think I've done this season. I said that about the PSG one last time. Well, this surely is the biggest preview I've done this season. If you do see me look over to my right, by the way, I am watching the Arsenal game as this is going on. Arsenal currently 1-0 up in that one. But we're going to talk about the preview, and it's a massive one. It is huge. The biggest game of our season so far. We head to the new camp, 1-0 deficit, but with all to play for, really. All to play for. Welcome to Dazza, Matthew, Ricky, and Sickball. Thanks for joining, guys. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I do apologise. I was a bit late. Trying to set up the green screen and stuff, guys, was absolute nightmare. It really was a nightmare. So, thank you very much for tuning in anyway. Really do appreciate it. And yes, please do leave your thoughts as always in the live chat as we discuss all the issues, because that's what it's about, you guys and your questions, your debates. I want to get your voice heard on the channel, so as usual, make sure you leave your thoughts in the live chat. Yeah, welcome Sickball, thanks for joining, and make sure you check out United Fan Focus in the description down below, and Daz's channel as well. Ricky says Watford down to 10 men, no chance of Watford. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, hopefully they can just nick a draw or something like that. Even that would be great. But yeah, Watford, through a mixture of their own stupidity and the refereeing decisions, they find themselves 1-0 down. But yeah, hopefully Watford can get back into it and take one of their chances. Welcome Ryan, thanks for joining, buddy. Really do appreciate it as always. But yeah, we're going to talk about Barcelona versus Manchester United. So pumped for this one. Honestly, after that PSG game, it's made me believe that anything is possible in football. Anything is possible. And whilst I do kind of feel like Barcelona are either going to beat us or we're just not going to have enough, I think anything is possible, and that is what I put in the title. Anything is possible. Anything is possible in football, and you have to believe it can happen even if it doesn't. Welcome to Jao Nasita, thanks for joining, Jao. Really appreciate it as well, and welcome to Erasmus, thanks for joining. But yeah, Barcelona, of course, there's not too much has changed from Barcelona's play since we last played them, really. They only have, like us, they only played one game, and they kind of played their B team in that game, so you can't really take too much away from it. So, there's not much to add of Barcelona's analysis than what I said last time. I mean, our main problem is going to be, focusing on trying to stop Lionel Messi, because in the new camp, Lionel Messi, especially against English sides, is prolific. We saw that last season against Chelsea when they played Arsenal numerous times. Lionel Messi seems to be the guy for Barcelona at the new camp. So if we can nullify Messi like we did in the first time, it doesn't matter if it's a Chris Smalling karate kick, I don't care what happens. As long as we nullify Messi, then I think we've got a big chance. But again, one of the main things we have to do that we didn't do in that first leg is take our chances. In that first leg, we created a few chances. We didn't actually have a shot on target, but when we did create a chance for ourselves, we didn't take it, and that was the really disappointing thing. So yeah, it's going to be really, it's going to be really tight. And in these really tight games, especially when you're playing such a good opponent, you have to take every chance that comes to you. That's what we did when we played PSG, and I think if we do that against Barcelona, we've got a sniff. We really do have a sniff. Welcome to Red Army MEFC, thank you very much. And by the way, mate, I really did appreciate the kind words you commented on my last video. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that, mate. But yeah, thanks for joining. Oh yeah, and as I said, obviously over here in England it is evening, in America it's kind of afternoon, I believe. So yeah, it's good for me, of course. It would be better if Watford could get something off Arsenal, but there's still half an hour left in that game. Who knows? Ryan says, we need to take Messi out of the game, similar to the first leg. Yep, totally agree, Ryan. Spot on, pal. Ricky goes with a 2-1 win to Manchester United. Rashford, Piqué and De Gea, 93rd minute. Oh my God, Watford, what a strike. Sorry, Watford had a brilliant shot there. I should stop. If people are watching this as a video, they're going to be like, what on earth is going on? But Watford just hit the bar there. Jesus, what a strike. But yeah, Ricky, 33rd minute, David De Gea goal. The scenes on that would be unbelievable. I mean, Wow, I don't know what I'd do, Ricky, but I hope your prediction's right, mate. TTX and RB Comps from the stream, thanks for joining. Really appreciate it as always, guys. Please do leave a like if you haven't already. That'd be absolutely fantastic. And Patrick as well. Good evening to you, sir. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. RB says we have to finish the job tomorrow. Of course, Juventus 1-1 against Ajax. They don't want to go out. Yeah, they don't want to go out against Ajax, and I think if I tell you what, if Juventus get to the semi-finals and they play they'll either play Spurs or City, I think they could go through. They could win the Champions League. Ronaldo winning the Champions League, that would be ridiculous. A 5th Champions League in a row for him as well. TTX says, evening lads, never count United out. Totally agree. Patrick said, tomorrow we play without fear. Yeah, I totally agree. We have to enjoy it. Similar to what Ryan said earlier on. We have to enjoy this game. We have to enjoy it. You know, we have to... Sorry, my voice went a bit high because I thought Watford were in. But yeah, I'll keep you updated on that. But yeah, we have to enjoy it. You know, we might not get this opportunity for the next few seasons. We know we are going to have to rebuild the club. Hopefully Solskjaer is here for the next few seasons and he doesn't get sacked. But yeah, we are going to be in a bit of a rebuild. So... We might not get this opportunity for the next few seasons, so we have to enjoy it and embrace it, and hopefully we can get the right result. Radman says, it's 20 years after Solskjaer's historic goal. People starting comparing to Solskjaer with Di Matteo. Hopefully one thing Ole have in common with Di Matteo will be knocking out Barca and winning the Champions League. Yeah, mate, that would be a dream come true. It would be an absolute dream come true. I really hope it. I really hope so. Ryan says, we need to return the form. We need to return to form tomorrow ahead of our big games in the league. Yeah, exactly. We need to play much better than we did against West Ham, because whilst we got the 3 massive points in that game, we were very, very fortunate, no doubt about that. Red Army FCs, I agree talking about taking Messi out of the game, and not in the way that Chris did it. Barcelona is known for referees being on their side, and I fear that any of that defending Messi should be careful. Yeah, I agree. And I think, yeah, the referees are a lot softer in Europe. To be fair, Smalling, I don't think he really knew what was going, it wasn't really intentional from Smalling, but it did cause a bit of damage to Messi. But yeah, I mean, obviously, you don't want to, do a 2-foot Messi, if you know what I mean. You don't want to 2-foot him. So I totally agree. We have to be careful because Barcelona will go down with the faintest of touches. So we have to be shrewd in our defending, careful about it as well. Ronaldo is unbelievable. Yeah, totally agree. Ronaldo is superb, a freak of nature. And if he wins another Champions League, does that end the debate? TTX says this could be our last Champions League game. Embrace it, lads. Yeah, I know. I mean, not our last Champions League game, but our last Champions League game in a while, definitely. But yeah, I hope it's not our last Champions League game. But yeah, no, exactly. We have to embrace it. We have to enjoy it. RB comes the time to take those Ajax boys back to reality. Good luck to you in that tie. Ricky says, the comments are going too fast. I missed Ricky's one. Keep getting your comments in, guys. Really do appreciate all the support. As I said, please leave a like. And also leave your thoughts going into this game. Are you nervous? Are you excited? What is your score prediction? And how do you think we should go about it? Let me know. Welcome to United Focus as well. Thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate it. Make sure you check out their channel and the link in the description down below. He said, just give my thoughts on this huge test over on Football United TV. I did watch that. Really, really good stuff. Make sure you check that out as well. Ricky says, we slate Ashley Young for being crap at 33. Ronaldo is doing miracles at 34. It's a good point. It is a good point. Ashley Young, I wish Ashley Young was even like a quarter as good as Cristiano Ronaldo. That would be good. Sick Ball goes with 3-1 Barcelona. Oh, Sick Ball, get out of here. Rashford penalty, Messi, Suarez and Busquets going to end like this. I hope not, mate. I really do hope not. But yeah, 3-1 would be a bit of a... I mean, obviously, what would it be? 4-2 on aggregate? But no, 4-1 on aggregate, in fact. But yeah, that would be a really poor way to go out of the Champions League. But you could be right. You really could be right. I hope you're not, but you could be right. Red Army MFC says, I think we got to approach this with no fear whatsoever, but being careful at the same time. Perhaps as a counter-attacking mentality, there's a good chance that Barca will go all out and close the tie. I think they could do in the opening minutes. They could try and get a few killer goals, and I think that could be a good strategy from them if they try and do it. But But ultimately, we have to try and defend well and just defend the storm, because we know that probably Barcelona at the Nou Camp, they're going to dictate and control possession for most of the game. So we have to be careful. We definitely do. Just need to move that down. But yeah. Patrick says, whatever we do, I hope we don't lose our dignity and lose badly. That's what we're all worried about, let's be honest. Exactly. We need to go out there, go out with pride, make sure when we leave that pitch, we could not have given any more. I think if we do that, I won't be that bothered. As long as we work our socks off and we leave everything out on the pitch, I won't be too annoyed if we do lose a game, because let's face it, Barcelona and the Nou Camp in the Champions League have not lost for 6 years. 6 years. If we go and beat them at the Nou Camp, that would be more of a miracle than PSG, in my opinion. Ricky says, not sure why I put Young and Ronaldo in the same sentence. That was an awful example. No, mate, don't worry about it. I mean, as I said, if Ashley Young was about, even like an eighth as good as Cristiano Ronaldo, we would have ourselves a player. But yeah, it's disappointing. T says, can't wait to see Darmian play. Deadwood out. Yeah, exactly. Darmian, obviously he's an option, and we're probably going to have to use it at this point, but it's not ideal, is it really? Ryan says, I hope Fred starts over Matic. Yeah, I heard that Matic is back in the side, which is great. It's great to see, players coming back from injury, but I wouldn't want to see Matic come back straight away. I think we saw when Matic was out last time from injury, we put him back in and he was slow and sluggish. I think we need to save Matic and play Fred. Welcome to Football Crew Show as well. Thanks for joining, pal. Really appreciate it. He says, Messi and Luis Suarez to score for Barcelona tomorrow, and hopefully Rashford bags a goal for United. That would be brilliant for Marcus Rashford once again to bag a goal, an important Champions League tie. So yeah, I would love that. I would absolutely love that. Sigball says, I'm not trying to be mean. Yeah, I know, mate. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I take it with a good heart, buddy. I take it with a good heart. It's all banter in the end of the day. And to be fair, you're probably spot on. You're probably right. Not a bad ball. Watford are in. Oh, no, they're not. I thought Watford were in there. But yeah, I'll keep you updated. As I said, I think there's 20 minutes left in that game against Arsenal for Watford. Can they nick something? Please, Watford. Please nick something. Oh no, they've got a bit of a chance. No, they haven't. Anyway, Ryan says, Barca at home usually like Ronaldo in the Champions League. Yeah, exactly. Renami says, Fred should indeed start over Matic. I think he's very well informed, and arguably he was exceptional in the first leg. I agree. I think Fred was brilliant, and I think we do have to reward him. I think you're right. There's no point not rewarding him, and I think he's been brilliant. And I think McTominay as well. If I see Matic starting over Scott McTominay, I'm going to riot, mate. I'm absolutely going to riot. Scott McTominay was the best player on the pitch against Barcelona in that first leg. If I don't see McTominay starting, I'm going to be disappointed. Ricky says, we're terrible at Old Trafford and have been for a while. Might play into our hands being away from home. Well, I do think that counter-attacking style of play may play into our hands, and I hope it does. I really do hope it does. Arsenal in, Ozil cleared away by Watford. Rashford and Football Fan 148, welcome to the party, my friends. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. Make sure you leave your thoughts in the live chat on the Barcelona Man United game. What are your feelings going into it? Yeah, 1-0 to Arsenal. 20 minutes left plus stoppage time. So still time for Watford to potentially nick a draw. That would be brilliant for us. Oh yeah, I heard what happened in Paris, and Notre Dame, of course, is currently on fire, which is really, really sad. Such a iconic building in Paris. So, my thoughts go out to everyone in Paris for that, and everyone in France, and everyone who loved that building, because it was such an iconic building, of course. So, yeah, really, really sad day. Rashford said, never impossible, but that impossible mission needs hard work. Our boys need to be brave enough, and I wish them the best. Fans patient, because never possible at the Camp Nou. Exactly. I mean, look, it's going to be really, really difficult to beat Barcelona in Barcelona at the Nou Camp. But if there's one team that can do it, it's Manchester United. And I'm hopeful we can. I'm not 100% sure we can do it, but I'm hopeful that we could potentially shock. And even if we don't win, as long as we come out of it with our dignity intact, with a good performance, leaving everything on the line, I'll be happy. Football 148 says 4-0. Barcelona, Messi with 2 goals, Suarez and Rakitic to score as well. I hope not, mate. I really do hope not. But yeah, thanks for leaving your score prediction. Rinaldi says, I think if Arsenal draw or lose the match, it'll be Chelsea in 4th and United in 5th. By the way, I still don't know how Chelsea managed to hop above both Arsenal and United. Yeah, I know. But yeah, I mean, let's hope Watford can get something out of this game. I mean, it's their own fault they're not. It's their own fault that they're losing this game. I mean, if you've seen what Ben Foster did for that opening goal, it was stupid, mental. Oh, hold on. Watford are in, and it's really poor from Isaac's success. Not a success for him there. RB comes as my prediction is 1-1. Yeah, I think you could be right, mate. I think you could be right. I hope not, but I think you could. Patrick says, the Lingard and Martial injury is the reason for our bad performances. We can't afford any more injuries at this point in the season. We have to win all our Premier League games to finish in the top 4. I think, sadly, you could be right, and it's going to be a mammoth effort if we are going to get top 4. And especially where we were in the season before Ole Gunnar Solskjaer took over. If we were to get top 4, that would be unbelievable. So, yeah, we're still in it. Rasmus says, I hope Spurs won't bottle in the Champions League, because if they don't bottle it and knock out City, then I'll be cheering for City to stop Liverpool from winning the EPL. I don't want the quadruple for City. That's a very, very good point. We don't want City winning the Champions League and the Premier League. We don't want that. So yeah, just Spurs knock them out, and then Spurs can go out to Juventus, and then we can have a Man United Juventus final. I can get RB comps on the live stream for the final, and yeah, that would be a brilliant stream, to be fair. And then unfortunately RB comps, so I'd love Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to come on in the last minute and score the winner. Welcome to the All Round Podcast. Thanks for joining, mate. Welcome, Jack. Thanks for joining. He says, can I have a shout out? Yeah, of course. Make sure you do check out his channel. He's made some graphics and stuff in the past for me, so really do appreciate that, Jack. And thank you very, very much for joining. And as always, make sure you check him out. Is Deulofeu on? Asked Ryan. Deulofeu, unfortunately, is not on the pitch. So yeah, Deulofeu is not on the pitch, which is stupid. And I think, why would you rest him? What? As if the FA Cup final's coming around. It's ridiculous. Aubameyang's just missed the sitter from 2 yards out, which is great for us. Hopefully they come to rue that missed opportunity. Rinaldi says, okay, let's say that we didn't get top 4. Would you still be proud of Ole for his time at United? I personally would. He did an amazing job if he gets top 4 or not. I think that's a very, very good point, mate. And I think I would be proud, because the fact that we're in this position anyway, let's be honest, let's be honest. When Solskjaer took over, we were 11 points off top 4. To have made up all those points in such quick succession is brilliant. And even if we don't get top 4, I would still be happy. I would still be happy. I mean, I'd be a bit annoyed that we don't have Champions League football, but you never know with the Champions League. We could win it. Who knows? Ryan says it's a nightmare all round with us and City and Scouse so good. Yeah, exactly. It's not. It is a nightmare, but yeah, you have to do it. We have to deal with it. And I mean, another question, of course, is obviously we play Man City. That is their game in hand. Do we beat Man City if it means Liverpool win the league, or do we let Man City beat us? Who knows? Welcome to Yash. Welcome, brother. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. I'm not sure. I think Watford might have given away a foul here. Yeah. Oh, he got injured. Oh, Deulofeu got injured. That is really frustrating, because I think he would have had a really good presence in this game. But Watford still got about 17 or 18 minutes to nick something against Arsenal. Please nick something, Watford. Honestly. Troy Deeney got sent off, so there's no chance of him getting a goal. Patrick says Sanchez is in the squad. He is in the squad, Patrick, and that's why I put him on the thumbnail, because you never know. Maybe Sanchez coming off from the bench could have an impact in this game, and I really hope he does. And really, for his sake, I hope Sanchez has an impact, because ultimately Sanchez needs to prove his worth in this squad. Otherwise, we should get rid of him. Rasmus said it's crazy that 10 days might decide, might be the decider of which of our rivals wins the EPL. It's crazy. This is football. It's absolutely mental the way these things happen. So yeah. Ryan says Watford's 2 best players aren't on. Exactly. I think it's going to be very, very difficult for them to get something out of this game, but I hope through a miracle of some kind Watford can get the result. But obviously they're struggling a bit now. Arsenal probably going to just see it out, but let's hope they don't. Let's hope their away form just just helps us out. Full Crucial says, go and check out the United Stand fan channel home shirt on Kicklocker. You can order yours now. Well, yeah, I mean, they don't need my promotion, but it did look alright, to be fair, when I saw it. I'm not sure about the prices though, but I'm not one to judge. Arsenal winning, that makes me sick. It makes us all sick, Yash. It makes us all sick. But yeah. Ricky says, if Sanchez plays plays for a single minute against Barcelona, we'll be out. He offers nothing, just a 12th player for the opposition. To be fair, he might still be playing for Barcelona. Who knows? Who knows? Guendouzi puts the ball in, comes back to Xhaka, and a good save by Ben Foster. But yeah, as I said, Watford still a chance to nick it. Yash says, Sanchez, I still hope he succeeds. I hate the Arsenal fans, friends, mocking me. Yeah, of course, yeah, that is so annoying. But yeah, I was hoping Sanchez would come in and then we win the title, but it didn't seem to happen. Hopefully it will happen in the future, because it'd just be a Van Persie 2.0, and that would be so satisfying. Ryan said he can't see Sanchez doing anything but his old club, so you never know. To be fair, he scored against Arsenal early in the season, so hopefully he has a similar fate against Barca. Rasmus says Sanchez's last goal, if I'm not mistaken, was against Arsenal, so hopefully his next goal will be against another former team. Exactly, Rasmus. Took the thoughts straight out of my head. Great minds think alike. Rasmus says, even though Shaw not playing, Ole picks him in the travelling squad, maybe because picking only one youngster will be unfair against PSG. I don't know, I mean, I'd like to see more youngsters get on the pitch, and maybe we will see them against Barcelona. Who knows? Patrick says, I'm amazed by the turnaround in form from Fred. It only takes a handful of games. Confidence is everything in football. Hope the same happens for Sanchez. Yeah, I totally agree. Fred looks a changed player. One of our most important midfield players. And I think a partnership of him and McTominay looks on the cards for tomorrow. And I don't think we would be... I never thought I'd be saying that Fred and McTominay would be starting next to each other in our biggest game of the season. So yeah, Watford have a free kick here. Might be a bit of a chance for them. Let's hope it is. But yeah, I'm going to now give you my predicted lineup and things like that. You guys can leave your thoughts on the predicted lineup in the live chat. That is a really poor ball. That is a shocking ball. I'm sorry. Salmon Bra, welcome to the stream, mate. Thanks for joining. If you are new to the channel, pal, please do subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate it. He says, stop dreaming, guys. We're Man United fans, mate. We never stop dreaming. We never stop dreaming at this football club. That's the beauty of it. The beauty of it, we never stop dreaming. And you know what? I think none of us are thinking we're going to absolutely thrash Barcelona, but we have hope. I think we have hope. We can potentially do something. So you never know. You never ever know. But yeah, thanks for joining, mate. Really appreciate it. Thanks for giving your opinion. Oh, he's in. He's in! He's missed it. Andre Gray has missed the sitter. Went round the keeper. That is really... Oh, that was the chance, boys. That was the chance for Watford. Yash says, I bet on us winning penalty than Barcelona. Oh, yeah. Rasmus says, I hope Watford can score at least one goal to secure us two lost points from the Gunners. Exactly. Andre Gray went around the keeper, guys. Andre Gray just went around the keeper. Maitland-Niles on the line stopping it. I tell you what, Watford could nick this here, by the way. This game is not over. It's not over. Patrick says, the impossible dream. We've been there more than any other club. Exactly, mate. Exactly. The all-round podcast of De Gea, Delo, Lindelof, Smalling, Young, McTominay, Fred, Pogba, Jay Lings, Rashford and Martial. I'm going to go with my starting lineup now. De Gea in goal, obviously. I think Ashley Young's probably going to play, unfortunately. I'm going to go with Young, Smalling, Lindelof and Delo. I think we're going to go with a three in midfield of Pogba, McTominay and Fred. Three up front. I think he's going to start Lukaku up front, Rashford and Jesse Lingard. I think I'm going to agree with the all-round podcast, actually. I'm going to agree with what you said, mate. I think you're spot on with your predicted lineup. So yeah, if you want to know my predicted lineup, the all-round podcast has put it in the live chat. Cheers, Sam and Bar. Appreciate it, mate. I'm not sure if you're a Barcelona fan, but if you are, good luck for the game tomorrow. Watford now with a free kick. Whipped in, headed away. And it's headed away to safety for Arsenal. But I tell you what, they're on the ropes here, Arsenal. Patrick says, I wouldn't start Lingard. He's not up to fitness and full confidence. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Lingard, to be fair, against West Ham, didn't have the best of games. I'm not going to lie. He didn't have the best of games, so I'm hoping he can do better. Oh, lucky Arsenal. Clears it away from success. Welcome to Dazza. Welcome, Daz. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. Make sure you check out Dazza's channel in the link in the description down below if you haven't already. Of course, as well, we mentioned Justice for the 96th. Of course, today marks the anniversary of the Hillsborough disaster. And obviously, you know, commiserations and to all the families affected by Hillsborough. It's always a solemn day for football at this sort of time of year. So yeah, you know, my deepest sympathies and yeah. But Watford on the attack here. Will Hughes looks to pass it. It's a poor pass really, but welcome Daz, thanks for joining. Predictable says Lukaku scares me, you know. I mean, I'm not sure why you'd be scared by Lukaku, but he can turn up in these sort of games, you never know. Will Hughes at the back post, and it's headed over the bar. Watford getting closer, guys. I think Watford, my tip is potentially Watford nicking a goal here. Ricky says no success is success. Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate, but Watford are getting closer, lads. Keep the faith. Watford getting closer. Rashford goes with De Gea, Smalling, Lindelof, Young, Delo, Fred, Pogba, McTominay, Sanchez, Martial, Rashi. Interesting from Rashford there. Playing Alexis Sanchez in the team. I tell you what, I'm not sure what you guys think about that. Let me know. Would you start Alexis Sanchez? Rashford, very, very bold move, but you know what? It could pay off. Randa says Martial was absolutely abysmal against West Ham. Hopefully he will shine against Barca. Well, I hope he does. I really do hope he does. But I think that's why I think we shouldn't start Martial. I think we need to reward players who are putting in good performances. Martial, unfortunately, isn't having the best of times at the moment, so I would start Rashford in that position instead of Martial. Kieran, no one subbed. Oh, mate. As I said, guys, make sure you check out the All Round podcast if you aren't already. Really, really good stuff. I take any calls, big preview and hope for an away goal. Yeah, of course it's a big preview. Unfortunately, I can't take any calls at this time, Daz. I really wish I could, mate, but I can't. But if we do win, I might just have a bit of a special where I will be, you know, I'll take calls and stuff. But at this time, I can't take calls, unfortunately, mate. But thanks for offering. But Yash goes with De Gea, Young, Smalling, Lindelof, Delo, Pogba, Matic, Fred, McTominay, Rashford and Lukaku. Putting Matic back in there from Yash. Interesting. A bit of a difference there. Matic coming straight back into it. Patrick said, do you think success parents named him so because they tried and they tried and in the end success? maybe. You never know. Maybe. But yeah. Rashford Sanchez will bounce back for sure, particularly against his former club. That would be brilliant. Rasmus says, hello, have I been blocked? Yeah, I can still read your message, RB Comps. I can still read your message, mate. I haven't blocked you. Don't worry about that. I mean, look, no hands, mate. I'm not touching the keyboard. I haven't blocked you. Don't worry about that, mate. I think you're all right. I can read your messages. I do apologise if I have been missing your messages, mate. I really do apologise. RB says, my starting 11 is Jones. Well, I'll tell you what, mate, you've certainly got a balanced starting 11. That's definitely a balanced starting 11. Quality all over the pitch. Just so much quality. Yash says, yeah, we have to go with 4 midfielders just to prevent them overrun us. It's an interesting point. It is an interesting point. Ricky says that's our best 11. As RB comes. Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Welcome to Curry. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. Thanks for coming back to the stream. He says, if Barca do go through, who do you think will win it, Liverpool or Barca? I hope Barcelona will win it. But I'll tell you what, if they play like they did against at Old Trafford, I think Liverpool would beat Barcelona. And I say that with a heavy heart, but honestly, I think if Barcelona played the way they did at Old Trafford, I think unfortunately Liverpool would beat Barcelona, and that would be a travesty to see Liverpool back in the Champions League final. Yes, this Pogba and McTominay can stay a little up top, yeah. Interesting. Dazza says, by the way, mate, I'm not in Teesside, mate. So it's not Darryl Johnson from Mills for North East of England this week. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, it ruins it. Darryl, where are you, mate? Darryl, of course, is the explorer. He's on his travels. I don't know where he is. I think he's in the south. So you become a southerner like me, a soft southerner. Welcome to the big leagues. Welcome to Man United Fans TV, by the way. Thanks for joining. Says he's watching the Watford game. So am I, mate. So am I, mate. What are your thoughts on the Watford game? What are your thoughts? Arsenal just look like they're going to defend this one out, which is unfortunate. I think we were all bagging on this game for Watford potentially being a banana skin, especially with Arsenal's away record. But it looks like Arsenal are going to come away with the 3 points. Hopefully, I'm speaking too soon. Hopefully, Arsenal bottle it. That'd be superb. Ryan thinks Scouse would beat Barca. I think I agree with you, mate. Unfortunately, I think they would. Especially, as I said, if Barcelona play like they did at Old Trafford, I think Liverpool would absolutely have a field day. Back post, and Foster catches it. Ryan says, gotta go. Thanks for joining, Ryan. Really appreciate it, mate. Patrick says, this is the most number of viewers I've seen since a sub. We need a bigger room. Oh, well, I mean, it's all down to you guys. Thank you so much for watching if you are. Taking time out of your, Monday night, of course, to watch me. Honestly, I appreciate it so much. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Ricky says, yes, Liverpool will beat Barca. So why is no one talking about a potential double for Liverpool? Because because no one wants to comprehend it. No one wants to think about that. We're already thinking about Man City quadruple. Oh, God. I don't want to think about Liverpool winning the double, let alone the Premier League. And Aubameyang misses another one. Jesus. Aubameyang's missed 2 big opportunities. So, I hope they come back to rue me. I hope they come back to rue it. But yeah, Rashford said, do you agree with Scholesy about Mata, Herrera, Darmian, Valencia departure? Shouldn't worry us. I think most of those players, I wouldn't be too fussed if they went. Obviously, Mata, I think Mata's a decent player. I think he's just not quick enough for us anymore. Darmian, yeah, Herrera's the one person who I kind of want to stay, but I think, unfortunately, his fate's probably already sealed. Is it? Oh, Watford could be in here. Come on, Watford. Please, man. Get a goal, Watford. Come on, Watford. Sorry, guys. Just momentarily. Whipped in, headed away by Arsenal. And looks like they get it away. Yeah, they get it away. But yeah. Yes, it's Barcelona, Juventus, Spurs, or Liverpool. My order of chance to win it. Of course, I hope Barcelona do win the game. I really hope they do. Curry says, who do you think will win the Champions League in the Prem? By the way, I just want to go back to that last comment. I said I hope Barcelona win the game. I meant the Champions League, not the game. Who do you think will win the Champions League in the Prem? I think the Champions League will be won by... I don't know. I think the Champions League will be won by... Wait, but sorry. Will Hughes are blocked... Oh, for God's sake. Arsenal defending well, to be fair to them. But I think... oh, they're in. Arsenal are in. Arsenal are going to score here, by the way, guys. Oh, fair play to Watford. Good defending. But yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. I keep getting distracted. But I think if I was to pick who was going to win it, I'd probably say at this point Juventus. I think Juventus have got a chance. I think if they get past Ajax, I think Juventus have got a chance. RB Comps agrees with me. Ricky says Herrera shouldn't worry us since we have to replace him. Should worry us, sorry. Since we have to replace him, we have a lower budget for the rest of the squad. Yeah, I know, exactly. 3 minutes of added time. 3 minutes of added time at Vicarage Road. Hopefully, come on, Watford. Get a late equaliser, Watford. Please, man. Please do it. Both RB Comps and Sickball say Juventus will win the Champions League. FullFan148 says, what if Chelsea win the Europa League? Could that stop Man United from being in the Champions League next season? I'm not 100% sure, mate. I mean, I hope it doesn't, but I think there could be some sort of scenario which does. But yeah, it looks like Arsenal are going to get 3 vital points away from home here. Watford, though, still coming. Watford, he's in! He's in! Will Hughes! Sir! That is shocking. Absolutely shocking play from Watford in the final third. Patrick says Man City will win it. They'll draw extra in the final. Oh, yeah. I mean, you wouldn't put it past them, would you? But Watford had a final opportunity there. Success with a shocking ball. Just so tired from him. That's no disrespect to Juve or the others, by the way. Yeah, no worries, mate. Just an opinion. But yeah, it looks like Arsenal have won this one. You got Alex Iwobi going to the corner. Ricky says, if Juve win the Champions League, Ronaldo have won as many Champions Leagues in 6 years as Barca in their history. Yeah, that is mental. Absolutely mental, to be fair. And Patrick says, Patrick says, no, if Chelsea win Europa League, then there'll be 5 Champions League teams from England. That'd be great, to be fair. I wouldn't mind that at all. But Watford, one more chance. Come on, Watford, please. About 1 minute left in this game. Can they nick a late winner? No, a late equaliser. Please, Watford, please. Nick a late one. Ben Foster just hoofing up there. I will be giving you my score prediction in just a second, but Watford have got a chance here. Decore has the throw in. They're going to go for the long one. They're going to go for the long throw in here, Watford. Can they nick it? Please. Please nick it. Into success. Back out. Watford are coming. They're coming. Ding, ding. Oh. And that's it for Arsenal. That is it for Arsenal. They've won the game. Arsenal have done it. 3 points away from home. 3 massive points for them. Some of the flukiest 3 points I've ever seen from them. But anyway, I'm going to give you my score prediction for the game. Let's get back to the most important game this week, and that is Barcelona Manchester United. I'm going to go. I mean, my score prediction is a 1-1 draw. I think it's going to be difficult for us in the new camp, but you never know what could happen. You've got to be hopeful. Aubameyang's in for Arsenal. He's rounded Ben Foster, and oh no, he's offside. But I think that's probably the end of the game anyway. But yeah, I'm going to go with a win for... I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw, unfortunately. I think it's going to be 1-1. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, guys. It looks like he's probably going to blow his whistle straight after this kick. And yeah, there's the blow. Arsenal get a massive 3 points in this top 4 race. Curry says, if we need to beat City to get top 4, but Liverpool will win the league, would you rather get top 4 or City win the league over Liverpool and we finish 5th? No, I'd rather get top 4, to be honest with you. I'd rather get top 4 because, yeah, obviously it mean that obviously, you know, Liverpool win the league, but you have to focus on yourself. You have to focus on yourself. Red Army says, so I guess we can say that Arsenal part of the bus to secure the 3 points. They definitely did, mate. Arsenal were shocking in that game, but you know what? They came away with the win, and it's a really, really important win. And Watford really have themselves to blame. Watford have themselves to blame in this game. So yeah, poor from Watford. Ben Foster, absolutely shocking mistake. But as I said, guys, 1-1 draw in the Barcelona game. Daza goes with 2-0 to Barcelona. Patrick says, if United pull this off, it'll be it'll be in the last 10 minutes. I cannot see us defending a winning position for more than 10 minutes. Yeah, you never know. But I think, yeah, the last 10 minutes will be absolutely vital in this game. Red Army FC says, I think that Arsenal bounce back into the top 4 and Chelsea goes back into 5th and United go back into 6th for meantime. Yeah, it does. I mean, the good thing is of course we've gained points on Chelsea. We're only now. Actually, we're about. I think we're still about kind of 4 points off top 4, I believe. So it's going to be a very, very difficult climb for us to get into the top 4. But yeah, it's annoying. It really is annoying. But what can you say? Razor says, I just saw the goal by Aubameyang. What the fuck was Foster thinking? I know, disgrace, absolute disgrace. Ben Foster, Ben Foster. Puts in brilliant displays against us, and yet against Arsenal, he's just rolling over for them. So we are still only 2 points off top 4. To be fair, we're only 2 points off top 4, so it's not all bad. It's not all bad, guys. Only 2 points off top 4. Could be worse. Could be worse. So Arsenal sit on 66 points. We sit on 64 points, and Chelsea sit on 66 points. So we're only 2 points off top 4. So not the end of the world. It really isn't the end of the world. If Arsenal had drawn today's game, we would have been level on points with top 4. So it's going to be a very, very interesting run into the end of the season. But guys, I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for your support tonight. Honestly, it means so much to me. As I said, please do subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Leave a like as well. I really appreciate that. And yeah, come on guys. This is going to be hopefully a special Champions League night, and hopefully after the game we'll all be absolutely buzzing off. I mean, we'll just be buzzing, absolutely buzzing after this game. And come on guys, if any team can do it, it's Manchester United. And whilst it's going to be an uphill struggle, we are Manchester United. We can do it. Come on United. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully with a massive smile over my face. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Come on, United!